don't know what the hell is going on. Literally started stream, and then like, oh, it's at 0.2 kilobits per second. Like, what is that? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Whatever. Drop frames 17%, 708 drop frames for some reason, 2 kilobits per second. I don't know what's going on. As long as it records it, as long as it plays right. But yeah, Gacha Friday. We're starting off with Nikkei because for some reason yesterday it didn't let me do anything. It just decided to freak out and die. Just randomly. Heck, I even have my window out. It's freaking snowing and there's no cold air coming in because my room has stagnant air and it sucks. It sucks really badly, but whatever. What can I do? Especially with OBS showing me, oh, look how many kilobits. Oh, well, now it shows me correctly, but now I don't know. But yeah, 2 minutes have passed. I'm going straight to the game. My game. Phil, show it. There it is.
Let's go, Bolt.
And now I have to read all of this because I already bought the max of passes for this, so I have to read all of this. There's no voice, so which hopefully isn't a lot. Anderson, there you are. Why did you summon me? Let's get straight to the point. Do you remember the D-Wave? Refresh my memory. I suppose we have been through a lot since the last occurrence. Very well, I'll explain it again. We previously discovered a unique entity called the Gatekeeper. This individual emits energy waves that match living creatures' wavelengths known as D-Waves. There were also disturbances occurring in the form of unwanted visitors, humans from other worlds. Our research determined that these extraterrestrial visitors also emit D-wave frequencies. We came to the conclusion that they share a deep connection with the Gatekeeper. Continued research on both the D-Wave and the Gatekeeper allowed us to decipher the Gatekeeper's database. Inside the database, there were records of all manner of objects. These range from what we seen in our world, like raptures, and the way to fanatical, concepts like wizards, warriors, dragons, time-freezing devices, soul synthesizers, and interstellar ballistic missiles. Things that you would only see in works of fiction. However, we discovered that whatever we recorded in the Gatekeeper's database, be it fanciful, I don't know, in nature or not, could be manifested in our world. You mean it could summon these things into existence? More or less. Another way to put it is that anything the Gatekeeper is familiar with can be replicated in our reality. Well, shit. Those visitors who came from another world were also recorded in the Gatekeeper's database. Our current hypothesis is that the Gatekeeper brought them into our world. We have spared no effort in researching whether D-Waves can genuinely create living creatures from scratch. It came to light that the frequency of the D-Wave is an identical match with sleep waves. That leads us to believe the D-Wave is the type of energy emitted by the Gatekeeper while it is asleep. All of those organisms which have manifested, be they living organisms, inorganic machines, fanciful, or not, have been conjured up from the Gatekeeper's dreams. So whatever the Gatekeeper dreams essentially becomes reality. Right. I'm glad you understand. Haven't we had this conversation before? Never mind. The important thing is that we've detected D-Wave activity again. That's right. I would like the counters go up to the surface and investigate. We are the only ones who have experience dealing with this phenomenon. Very well. In the past 2 incidents, you encountered being summoned by the Gatekeeper. There's a high probability of that occurring this time as well, so be prepared. Extraterrestrial beings may not always be peace-loving. Noted. That's about covers it. Shut up, phone. Shut up, phone. Let's end accordance to you shortly. Good luck out there. I have to read those too. It's probably going to be like 2 hours of reading. Doing part 1 and then waiting for part 2. We arrived at our destination. The wind kicks up clouds of dust obscuring our vision. Okay, we're here, but surely I'm not the only one who can't see squat. Nope, I just focused all my attention on my glasses, but I still can't see anything. All you did was make a frowny face. How about our comms? Still no signal? Negative, considering that particles concentrate is 0%. I believe the D-Wave is to blame. I'm sure it is. What happened the last 2 times, after all? Everybody stay on your toes. We don't know what might happen out here. Yeah, whatever. D-Wave is involved. Weird happenings aren't far behind. I wonder what come out of this time. I'm actually kind of excited. Excited? Master said it himself. The Gatekeeper can summon anything registered in its database, including interstellar ballistic missiles. Interstellar ballistic missiles? And interstellar ballistic missiles. When what you got that, who needs anything else? I see you're awfully excited about this whole thing. You bet. I want to see firepower that could pierce the sky. Is a firepower. Call me crazy, but that's better. That is much better not see anything of that sort. Wait a moment. Raffi assumed the leading position, raising her fist in the air to stop everyone. There's something there. Raffi pointed towards the indistinct silhouettes vaguely visible through the dust. I think it's getting closer. Unknown entity is approaching. Commander, please step back. Aim her weapon towards the silhouettes. Rappy? There's no harm in being cautious. Amidst the tension, the silhouettes finally revealed themselves. I'm telling you, I'm hearing voices speaking in this direction. Stay back, Miss Amelia. These people are not civilians, they're armed. Rem. Okay, Rem. Three young girls emerged from the dust. 2 of them have short hair and adopt a defensive stance. I believe we found the being summoned by the Gatekeeper. They seem rather wary of us. What should we do, Commander? Let's try talking to them. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Honey's motions to step forward. Raffi stops her. Not now, we'll have to talk later. Raptures. Good grief, what timing. Thud, thud. Just a bunch of thuds. And a group of riders are approaching from the left. Permission to engage. Permission granted. Roger. Encounter. Encounter. Wow. I'm gonna probably go speed blitz the affection stories so I can get all the gems, see if I can pull. I really don't want to waste my tickets. But it's probably gonna be, we're gonna be probably here for an hour of me reading. It's probably just an hour of me reading.
Preparing for the next class.
Because at least the story has voice acting, but this one doesn't. Yeah, Overlord. I don't know. That one had voice acting, I think. Mang. Fingery. This bunch is more persistent than usual. Be careful. Enemy reinforcements. On East Neon, secure your positions. No, we cannot stand by and do nothing. Ramra would. We should help. If they are bad people, they wouldn't have protected us by fighting those things. I agree with Miss Amelia. I don't think those people intend to harm us. Very well. However, we must not let our guard down. Now take the lead. I'll go with you. Ram, you take the rear. Okay, Ram, make sure you protect Miss Amelia. You be careful as well, Ram. Alright, let's go. And yeah, for some reason they made Amelia a missile. Thank you for helping. You're not hurt, are you? Rafi instinctively raised her weapon, then sighs and lowers it. No, we're the ones who should be grateful. Thanks to you, we can take a breath now. Some amazing firepower you got, especially you with the blue hair. Ram, was it? You were amazing. The crazy looking weapon you had, it looks super sharp. Every time you swung it, it blew the raptures to smithereens. Wham pow. While you're talking about this, it's just an iron ball for self-defense. Can the iron ball really beat that fantastic firepower? They should have actually just like not gave her like a gun. Should be just like the ball and chain. Ram should be like her wind powers or whatever. And Amelia, well, yeah, her staff, but they made her into pretty much a rocket launcher. You have a keen eye. That's right, my sister is both cute and strong in equal measure. On top of that, she excels in cleaning and doing laundry, cooking, and sewing. You flatter me, sister, but I have no hopes in ever competing with you. Really? Your sister's five are even more impressive? Have any of you seen the gatekeeper by any chance? Gatekeeper? Anise, you need to explain a few things first. You think so? I'll explain. God damn it. I just saw the first drop in frames. Even more to follow. Seriously, I'm about to fucking open up that router and check whether or not it is like literally something, a connection in there that's not working, or fucking extreme dust inside of it. I am like, really, every time I try to, I want to stream. I want to actually stream. The year prior of having my ancient ass, probably 5 to 6 year old router, it was consistent. The only thing that wasn't consistent was the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi was not consistent at all. But the internet from that router was actually consistent. But no, I have to deal with, how are you fucking upgrade your router? We'll give you this quote unquote refurbished router, even though we call it new, even though it's refurbished. It's like, bitch, just give me back my old router, or do I have to fucking find somewhere else to get it? Like, seriously, I'd rather have my old router back. Man, I can't wait for tomorrow so I can get that stupid cable and plug it in, see if that actually works better than this stupid new one. It's always the new ones. It's like, oh, this your technology is old. How about you upgrade? Upgrade, and we'll give you it for free. And you upgrade it, and it turns out to be complete and total ass. Complete and total garbage of a router. Heck, the year prior, I was streaming just fine. Sure, I have my computer crash once or twice during streaming, but I always able to get right back in easily. No drops in frames, no nothing. But now they'll be like, hey, like it's like fucking stupid. Like, Jesus Christ. Let me fucking stream. I know I'm not streaming to anyone. I have only like myself, I think. And it doesn't even count myself as a viewer. I only have myself, but it's like I just hope that fucking router I bought from fucking Goodwill works. If it works better than the new one, yeah, I'm just opening up the new one and see what the fuck's going on in it. Because I now won't have any use for it. I could just open it up, see what the fuck's wrong with it, probably rip out some parts from it and shove it into the old one and see what happens there. Because goddamn, I hate Xfinity, especially their new router shit. I think I need to I don't know, I am just angry. Anyways, go to situation and gave here a great Tito of Millie and her group. So those my beast we fought are called rare. Those things that ambush us. What do you call them again? Raptures. Also, one of these raptures called the Gatekeeper is what brought us here. Bingo, you got it. So not only we're not in, we were in an entirely different world altogether. It's almost impossible to believe. I get it, but considering our current situation, I say we don't have much choice but to accept it. Back to our initial question, have any of you seen the Gatekeeper? That was our first thing ever seeing one of those raptures. I don't recall ever seeing this Gatekeeper thing that you're talking about. How about where you ended up when you first arrived? Was there anything that could potentially be a clue leading to the Gatekeeper? When we woke up, there was nothing around us. No noticeable trace left behind by anything either. Sorry, we know that's not much help. Don't worry. This isn't the first time we gone through something like this. If anything, it'll be weird if all went smoothly. I don't think we'll be getting much more information here, Commander. I should just return to the Ark now. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, but I might blitz through the affection stories just so I can get the gems.
Time to teach them some manners.
Don't worry, quick maintenance.
Yeah, because first it's Nikkei, and then it's
Reload. Give me just a second.
probably not 7 deadlies. Probably the 7 deadlies. Maybe, who knows.
Preparing for the next class.
Versus Nikkei, then I'll probably go to Blue Archive, 7 Deadly Sins, just to do summon on that game, and then the Honkai Impact, 3rd. So you've spoken with our interdimensional visitors, but they haven't had any interactions with the Gatekeeper. Correct. How about their demeanor? They were cooperative. I'm glad, so our problem lies with the Gatekeeper. Was any D-waves detected while we were upon the surface? If so, were we able to determine the source? I was actually going to tell you about that. We detected the waves from a different location this time around. Where precisely? When I first called you, I thought we could solve this problem. And finding the Gatekeeper on the surface and waking it up from its sleep, however, this time something strange has happened. What do you mean? We're detecting D-waves inside the Ark, and it is very strong concentration. To be precise, we're picking up signals from a mansion located on Royal Road. The owner is a food connoisseur who writes for the food magazine Perfect Cooking. He's known for purchasing abandoned items collected up on the surface for a hefty price. What kind of items? The central government speculates that one of the items he recently purchased may have been something conjured up from the Gatekeeper's dream. Another thing to note is that the D-waves emitting from the location is pointing in a specific direction. If we wanted to get to the bottom of this, we need to do some digging. And in order to do that, we need to get our hands on that item. Why doesn't the central government go and confiscate it? If it were up to me, that's precisely what we do, but there's only one problem. This connoisseur may have been making substantial donations to medical organizations for some time. and he acquired no small amount of influence within the Ark. If the central government were to intervene prematurely, we could end up accidentally leaking the existence of D-waves to the outside world. And that is something we should avoid. So with that being said, I am in hope that you can retrieve the item for us. What am I supposed to do, sneak in the mansion and steal it? Not at all. If security over there was that lax, we would have pilfered it long ago. What then? The man regularly holds cooking competitions at his mansion. During these competitions, he awards one of the items he has collected as a prize to the winner. Each team will consist of 3 people. Win the competition and bring back the item that triggers D-Ways as a prize. That's the only way to attain the item without raising suspicion from the outside world. I'm not quite sure I follow. I've already arranged a spot in the competition. Each team will consist of 3 people. Once you get back, pick out your team and submit your application. If it's you and the counters, I'm sure we'll be able to succeed. How in the world am I looking myself into these situations? Ooh, wacky situations. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. I have an important meeting soon. What? And you got this. Looking forward to hearing good news from you. Anderson being Anderson.
Can't get these clothes dirty.
Yeah, I extremely hate Xfinity. It was fine when I had the old router. It was like a 6.5, I don't know how many year old crossover router. The Wi-Fi didn't work for shit, but the internet was always smooth. No laggy BS. It was always smooth. But now I have to always constantly reset the router, reset it, unplug it, put it back in, unplug it again, reset it over and over and over and over and over and over again. I just hope this fucking plug outlet fits into the old router I have, and then I could check if that actually works better. If it actually does work better, then oh well, that quote unquote new one, even though it's a refurbished one, is going to get opened up and checked through and see what the hell is wrong with it, because it's just going to be looking at it. I don't have any fancy tools to actually check if it's going to be good or anything, but that's about it. Because I extremely hate I hate when hiccups happen. I'm fine with my PC breaking because it boots up fast, but I don't like when I lose connection. Like now. Like now I'm losing freaking connection. Like I'm seeing the kilobits falling. Like it's like, why? Why are you falling when the old router was literally leagues better than you? When you're supposed to be, oh, I'm the new router, I'm supposed to be better. You're garbage, you're trash. Your entire existence means nothing to me because you are nothing but garbage router, and I have to waste probably $80 to get a new router that actually is better and competent of working. Like, god damn. Like, I just reset you. I literally just reset you just so I could stream without any issues. But now I have to, once I hopefully maybe 2 hours, I don't know. Gacha Friday is going to be probably also extended again to Gacha Saturday. Like really, I'm just trying to stream here. Like literally a year prior, you could probably go to my YouTube channel and check literally the live section, and there's all the videos I did a year prior. They all were on the old router and they were fine. I changed a few settings sometimes, but they were fine. And now this new one is just complete dog water, complete and utter trash garbage. Like seriously, I have a keen mind just to take a hammer and whack it and see if that would make it better. Like seriously, I have Never thought of doing that. Heck, I even did that yesterday with the 30-minute stream. So in order to find our way back to them, we have to obtain a special item from that mansion. Have we seen that item before? Very likely, to get that item, we have to win the cooking competition. We have to win the cooking contest to get back to Roswell, I don't know. What a weird situation. I'm glad I'm not the only one who finds it all cuckoo bananas. How in the world are we supposed to win a cooking competition? I have a hard time just boiling water. It's not that hard to boil water. What about you, Neon? I haven't dabbled much into it myself, but I got a trick up my sleeve. What is it? Firepower. Everyone knows fire is a vital part of cooking. So my powerful firepower. In other words, you haven't cooked either. And you, Raffi? I'll be perfectly honest, Commander. I don't think we stand much of a chance of winning this competition. Yeah, it'll be easier just to break through security and steal the thing. That sounds more appealing to me as well. Or what if we go to the observatory and try to assess the origin of the waves? We might be able to pinpoint the gatekeeper's location like we did before. The concentration of the waves being detected in the Ark is too strong. They're apparently interfering with the detection equipment up on the surface. In other words, we got no choice but to retrieve whatever that item is from the mansion. And why did it have to be cooking? When is this competition anyway? I think it'll be a challenging task. Don't worry about it. Being put out by others is kind of our thing. Yeah, this is our job. Anyways, when is the competition? The details are in the application form. Looks like we apply here. Neon turns around her tablet, on which the application form is showing the Ultimate Cooking Competition Extravaganza. What's this? They're telling about the cooking competition. So when is it? Let's see. According to this, the date is next week. Neon, get ready. We're infiltrating the mansion straight away. You gotta use our firefighter burst through the defenses. You guys can help too. It's time for you and I to use our firepower again, Rem. Calm down, please. There's really no other way we can get that item. Not if I say this, but I actually agree with them. Even you, Raffi. Hey, Raffi, if we want to find our way back to, we're gonna have to win this cooking competition. That's right. But you all don't seem to be good at cooking. Then why don't we enter the competition instead? I know how to cook. Ram is also in charge of cooking back at the mansion. The food she prepares is always delicious. It's not that impressive. And Rem, don't be silly. Cooking is Rem's job. I'm in charge of taste testing. Uh-huh. Well, they're maids after all, so they at least got to be better than us. What do you guys think? I feel bad for throwing all in their lap, but I think it's our only real shot of winning the competition. Yeah, alright. If you all don't mind, I'll write down your names on the application. Got it. It's also to our benefit to win this thing, so we'll try our best. Hopefully now it's not crashing. I'm pretty sure it didn't grab my rant of me ranting about my internet. Great, that's the spirit. I'll write down 3 names on the application. Ram, Amelia, and Rem. We trust that now you'll win. The application had been submitted. Now we have to wait until the day of the competition. May I ask where the kitchen is? It's inside. May I use it for a moment? You've done so much to help us. I want to make you something to thank you. I also want to do some practice before competition, so you don't have to do all that for us. Extraterrestrial cuisine. That's one of a kind opportunity, Master. We barely use the kitchen anyway, so might as well let them borrow it. It won't hurt anything. It'd be unusual to leave your guests serving you food, but okay. The kitchen's all yours. Thanks. I'll see what I can whip up, for my food is gonna be so good it'll make you see stars. You stay right here. He scoots out to the kitchen. Go knock him dead, Ram. Okay, Ram. I'm going to help Miss Amelia then. Ram follows after Amelia. I have to read all this. Yeah, but I am dead set on trying to get...
protect you.
I'm dead set on trying to get both Amelia and Rem. Because I already got the other two Chainsaw Man and the other two Nier units. Now I need to get these two. And save my tickets for the new Pilgrim that's probably going to be released. Why am I always sniffly when I stream? I'm always sniffly.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
Yes, because I actually want to use the maid you, not the normal you. Whoosh. Crash. For a while now, strange sounds have been emanating from the kitchen. Miss Amelia, I don't mean to cause offense, but what did you just put in there? Don't you know? Doing it this way allows us to cut a lot of ingredients at once. What about the taste? Purple smoke begins to slowly seep from the kitchen. No, Miss Amelia, you shouldn't add seasoning bit by bit while tasting it along the way. No worries, I'll just counteract it with some more of this. Now all we have to do is boil it. Should I use this to adjust the heat? Smoke from the kitchen becomes thicker. Is everything okay in there? Rem in there, so it should be fine. At the very least, it should be edible. Huh? Should be edible. A moment later. Enjoy it. I wasn't sure that everyone's preference were, so I made a bit of this and that. Hope you enjoy it. Amelia and bring out food that looks they prepared individually. The table soon filled with a cornucopia of homemade desserts, including cookies and pies, and a massive bowl filled with a sticky purple liquid. I don't even know what to say. When I was a jump, I gotta ask, what's up with the purple stuff? I didn't even know if it's possible to make soup this color. Did I make too much? It's not the quantity that's the issue. Well, there's a bit of a problem in quantity too. Usually the only stuff we see that looks like this is Emma's cooking. Who's Emma? Anyways, this is my own special creation, so dig in. Amelia offers the soup she made to everyone. And like I said before, you've done so much for us, Commander, so I'll give you the honors of trying it first. Yeah, what she said. Raffi avoids making eye contact with me. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, you're the one who's gonna have to eat it. You're the one who's gonna have to eat it. The digger fraud around to make this for us. Closing my eyes, I try the soup. Nope. Contrary to the unappetizing appearance, it's actually not terrible. It is, however, clodding, sweet to the point where I can feel a slight headache coming on. It's very sweet. Yeah, too sweet. I can feel myself forming cavities as I eat it. And I feel my head spinning. And I thought the purple fruit had such a pretty color to it and it tasted sweet, so I put a lot in it. May I ask how much you put in? There was quite a lot. A healthy amount. I tossed in all that it was available. I figured the more tasty things you put in, the better the soup will be. You put in every last one you found, no wonder the soup came out this color. In addition to that, I used a whole bunch of other ingredients. So there should be plenty of nutrition in there. There's also all sorts of goodies in there too, so eat up. You mean there's more? I look back towards the kitchen to see several more large bowls filled with the same purple soup. Why did you make so much? And where did you get all those bowls anyways? I believe none of you had a meal yet, right? Don't worry, I have about not having enough bowls. I made a lot of ice bowls as well. It's backup. What? How? I shift my focus to the sweets that Rem baked. Crunch. Rem dessert was not only visibly flawless, but also divine in texture, aroma, and taste. Delicious. It's wonderful. This pie's to die for. Huh. Naturally, Rem made it after all. I brewed some tea, meant to go with Rem's cookies. Enjoy. Specially brewed. Commander, may I have a word? Rapid leans in and whispers in my ear. I think we need to find another way to retrieve the item. If we go the cooking route, I don't think our chances of success are all that high. The bowl of purple soup sits before me defiantly. I think you may be right. The taste isn't the only thing that the judges will be critiquing, but they also consider the appearance, texture, and aroma. In that regard, Amelia's cooking leaves a bit to be desired. But Rem seems to be capable in the kitchen. If we have Amelia and Rem only act as assistants, we might have a shot. If you insist. Zing. Our application got accepted, and apparently we can't make any changes to it once we submitted it. Nia turns around her tablet. When the screen allocated form cooking contest was filled out earlier, stamped across the application, the bold red letter and the word application approved. Oh no, Commander, did you read the fine print on the application? What fine print? There's a bunch of it at the very bottom of the page. This contest will assume a time-based format wherein each individual on the team will take turns before submitting a final dish. We will on the order their names were written on the application. Ram, Amelia, and then Ram. Anise, Neon, get ready. We're infiltrating the mansion. Wait. We can keep it in our back pockets, but there's still some time left until the competition. Are you saying there's another way? Amelia, Ram, and Rem, come here for a moment and take a look at this. Yeah, she doesn't know how to cook. What's wrong? You saw the fine print written on the application. The contest carry out in a specific manner. I've never cooked in this way. Will it be okay? I shared cooking duties with Sister before, but this taking turns thing is the first for me as well. This could be a bit of a challenge. Until the competition comes around, can you all practice? Practice cooking, you mean? Field change. Soda and Coco are making plans. Upcoming performers to cafe. The cafe quest engines seem to be heading to the field now. Doesn't use any tickets, man. What? I don't get what is going on there.
Let's go, Bolt.
I seriously can't go there, huh? What? I don't know what's going on. I didn't click anything there. Welcome, Matt. Yeah. Crash showed the trips and shattered plates on which she was holding. I was wondering when you'll come again, Master. Squirt. Great to be she accidentally... Bungees? Drawing she was making with ketchup. I should take somewhere where I won't disrupt their work. And I go to sit down in the corner. I don't know how to say her name. Approaches me. Hello, Master. Would you like to order something? I'm fine for now. Oh, do you perhaps have something to discuss then? I do, in fact. Can I ask you for help? Me? I have some friends who are practicing for a cooking competition, and I thought you might be able to help. You mean a competition at the Cornish I forgot how to say that. Mansions? Right, how did you know? I heard about it by chance. So it's famous competition then? One who passed